Hello people, good evening, or whatever it is for you. So I've come out with a friend of mine today who decided to come on a bit of a trek. I talked about in my last video that we're going to do the route, or a version of the route, of the Welsh 3000s. Right, for anyone wondering, the Welsh 3000s is a route which is typically done as a challenge. So people undertaking the route will attempt in 24 hours to summit 15 of the highest peaks in the Snowdonia National Park. All of the peaks, all of the 15 peaks I should say, are over 3,000 feet or 1,000 meters. And as I say, they'll attempt to do it as a challenge in 24 hours. We're going to be doing it over the next 2.5 days with wild camping gear. So same peak, same route, but rather than doing it as a lightweight challenge, we're going to be doing it as a wild camping trip. Which I think David's probably more excited about than me. I haven't conditioned my legs. We've just come up the first little climb, and yeah, my legs weren't ready for that, so it's all good. So yeah, I'll introduce you to David a bit later on. We're on a bit of a time limit to get up to kind of the first peak for today, or the first peak of the route if you like, because we'll start kind of officially tomorrow. But it's late in the evening, it's gone 7. As you just saw, the sun's going down kind of quite rapidly, so we're going to try and get up here fairly sharpish and find a place for our first camp. So I'll catch up with you when we get there. Right, so we made it to the first spot. Managed to get the tent up. It's I'll show you around, but it's obviously pitch black out there. It's not the most level of pitches, but it will do for this evening. I've got my bag underneath my mat to level it out a little bit more. It'll be fine. I've slept in worse places. I've got the got my food on. It's gonna be, what's it tonight? It's gonna be chicken tikka with rice this evening. So I've not had that one before. Left over from last year's. But we've made it up. Where do we get up to? Up to Drum, did you say it was?
Yeah, but just off Drum, yeah.
Yeah. So we've just come over the top of Drum, so we're pretty close to what would be the official kind of end point normally, but we're doing it in reverse. So yeah, we'll be on the start point, ready to go in the morning, and yeah, fingers crossed for a good night. Morning all. Alright, it's pretty foggy out there this morning. I slept pretty well. My mat slipped down a few times. I'm on a bit of a slope, but it wasn't too bad. The fog out there is due to be like this for the next couple of hours, I think, but it is showing signs of clearing up. You can see the hill below me. When we got here last night, it was super foggy, as you saw, and yeah, we kind of selected a pitch based upon what we could see and joked about the fact that we'd probably wake up this morning and find something way flatter nearby. I went for a pee this morning and there's one literally just here, quite a flat area next to a rocky outcrop, but it was alright, it wasn't bad, it wasn't bad. So yeah, look, there you go, like spinning around, but clearing. Amazing. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee right now, sit and relax, see what view I can see. Oh, it's really clear out there now. Yeah, and have my porridge. I've lost my porridge, and that'll be me, and then we'll probably be on our way in a bit, so catch you later. Alright, so I've come out for a bit of a wander. I didn't bring loads of water with me because I knew that there'd be lots of little streams and stuff to filter from, but looking at today, we're not actually going to pass by one until kind of later on, so I thought it would just be easier to try and find one now. It looks like there's a couple down here. You can see down in the valley where one kind of comes out. It looks like there's one on the other side as well, so I'm just going to wander along here, sort of see if I can get down to one and get myself water for the day. I've got a bit left, but get topped up, and then we know we're good and we don't have to worry about it all day. I managed to find some. It's a bit of a trek down here, as you can see, way up there on the ridge is where our tents are. So it's a bit of a mission coming down to get it, but it'll save us messing around today. So we've packed up, come away from our spot from last night, and we're heading up to the first peak, which would be the last one on the official kind of WELSH 3000s route, as we're doing it in reverse. Camp spot last night was alright actually, definitely out of the wind. Now we've come up onto this side, but we're going to make our way up. What range is it that we're passing through today? Oh, oh. The Carnedd.
Yeah.
So we'll be in that order today, will we, or just part of it?
Yeah, we'll be doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Once we get to Penarol, when the
Yeah.
last one, we'll have a look at how we're feeling,
Yeah.
what the weather's like, and we might go across over and head up Tryfan as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just play it by ear,
Yeah.
see how it is.
So this is David, by the way. I met David, how many years ago do you reckon it was? I said 6, but
I think probably more than
yeah,
that.
I think it's more. Yeah. So David's brother and my brother used to work together, and we met in their local kind of town, went out once, and then yeah, we kind of David's got an Instagram channel, by the way, called Mountain Nomads, is that right?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it just at Mountain Nomads or underscores or anything like that? It's just Mountain Nomads, plural, isn't it?
Mountain Nomads.
I'll put it up on the screen anyway, so it's there. Go and give him a like and a follow. David spends a lot of time up in the Snowdonia range, where he's been doing some guiding up in this area. So if you're interested in kind of coming and doing either, this route or an easier route or anything really, reach out to him on his Instagram, and I'm sure he'd be happy to discuss potential options. But he's been good enough to invite me out over the next few days. We're going to be doing what's traditionally known as the WELSH 3000s. We're doing it in reverse because it's a bank holiday weekend this weekend, and the Snowdon part of the trip is likely to be quite busy. Plus we've been checking weather forecasts, and we think doing it this way round is going to make it a little bit more straightforward. Oh god, yeah, what's that? Medic! He's past it, that one, isn't he? Seen better days. You ain't walking that one off. So yeah, as I say, we're just heading up to the first one, or what would have been the last one. What's this one called? Fras. So apologies to anybody for my any Welsh out there for my pronunciation. It will be wrong, but yeah, what an incredible place. we made it to the first trig point of the day. It's slightly delayed this morning because some idiot left his, or I thought I'd left my phone back at camp. We got halfway up and I realised I didn't have a phone with me. So searched my bag, or at least thought I'd searched my bag, walked all the way back down to camp and then retraced my steps to where I got water this morning. Gave up hope, thought I'd lost it, and then suddenly had a thought while I was down there that in actual fact I hadn't checked inside my sleeping bag. And then very frustratingly, when I got back up to the bag, I emptied my sleeping bag out and it fell out. So yeah, I've had a bit of stick this morning.
Yeah, after I'd said make sure it's not in your bag before you go back and look for it.
He did. I thought it won't be in my sleeping bag. I think the thought did cross my mind. Damn it, it was a long walk to go look for it this morning as well. But so it's now 11 o'clock, we're well behind, but yeah, so we made it anyway, onwards and upwards. Right, so we're off that way, into the clouds again by the looks of it. So second peak of the day. David says it's Carnedd Uchef. We're not quite sure on that, but yeah, and you can see the next view in front of us, so it's where we're going now. And then beyond, what did you say this one was? This is Folgrak? Folgrak, that's it.
Then on to Carnedd
Llewellyn, you got all the lingo. And then we come out here to, is this Ellen, that's it. Over here, which is just a little shoot across and back on yourself. And then David beyond. Yeah, and then we'll be dropping back down into kind of the Ogwen Valley where we parked David's van yesterday. So you can kind of see where we're heading now.
When you're doing it over 3 days like this, nice and relaxed,
yeah,
heading out to Ellen and double backing on yourself's quite nice.
Yeah.
When you're doing a 24-hour challenge, having to go out and then double back on yourself feels horrendous.
I can imagine, yeah.
There's not much love for that, man. So.
No, I bet there's a bunch of people that have gone, nah, not doing it. Have a look over your shoulder. But yeah, it looks quite nice. Like you say, that almost from here, you won't be able to, I doubt you'll be able to pick it out, but you can kind of see where you double out and back, and it almost looks a bit scrambly out there at the moment, like you'd have to. But it tells me it's not too bad. So
that's a nice spot. There's good views.
Yeah, it's kind of out by itself there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to that. So we're going to head out there. We've just stopped and had a bit of a snack and a refuel, ready to go. Hopefully my legs will get back under me now that I've had a bit of a rest and I'm not going back for mobile phones or something. But right, let's get on with it. Did you say this one was called Folgrak? So this is what, number 3, is it?
Yeah,
it's
or number
kind
2,
of.
depending whether we're counting the last one or not.
Oh right, yeah, whether it's official.
Yeah.
Well,
number 3 or number 2.
I can't. I think I've already named it the WELSH 3000s, 15 of the highest.
Okay, yeah. So it's the 3rd then.
It's the 3rd. We'll take that. Yeah. So we're heading back up into the clouds now by the looks of it. The clouds of the mist has come back in a little bit, but that one was pretty straightforward. So we'll see what we find as we go up here. This one looks like it starts getting a bit more technical, a bit more lumpy in places. Yeah,
getting a bit steeper now. You know, Llewellyn goes over 1,000 metres.
Yeah.
So you're getting up onto one of the big ones here.
Yeah. What's Snowdon then? Do you know what its total height is?
think it's 1,085, something like that.
And this is like 1,023 or something like that,
Something
I think
like
I
that,
saw.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not far off, is it? Really? Off over here now, number 5, and then we double back on ourselves and come back through, follow the ridge round. We follow it round to this one, I guess, is it? Is that David or yeah. And then that's the kind of last one before we drop down.
After that.
Penarolwen.
Yeah,
That's
down
beyond it, is it?
Valley. Yeah, it's just kind of behind it.
Yeah. Nice. Right, let's get on with it. I put us behind already today. My waffling, I can't hold us up anymore.
Yeah, so yeah, you've got the Carnedd range, yeah, and then when we drop off of that, then we'll have a bigger climb to get back up onto.
We drop down into the
next,
valley.
Yeah, and then again, you're dropping off the glidders to go up onto Snowdon, and that's where your bigger inclines are. When you're up on the ranges, it's just a little up and downs in between.
In between, peaks. Yeah. Yeah, it's that little climb in, wasn't it?
I don't think we'll get up driven today.
I reckon that's or more. Oh, is it? Yeah. We've made our way round here and over the tops. They're all kind of pretty well shrouded in mist. It's worse, better on this side than it is over here. But we're just going to continue on now. Probably then drop down into the valley behind us down here, where the van's parked, and then we're going to make a plan from there. I think, see whether we either continue on. We'll either camp on this side of the valley or the other, and then that will determine our day for tomorrow, when we'll go up Tryfan and over those, and then it'll just leave Snowdon and Cribgoch on Wednesday. So yeah, hopefully the weather improves slightly and the mist lifts, but it is quite atmospheric, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this, see where we get to. Check this out, little storm shelters in here. There's kind of 2 of them. Yes, Dave's just saying he came up here in the winter and it's snowing and cold, and he was hunched up in the corner eating chocolate. I think he was reminiscing. Be welcome when it's windy up here to get out of it. But yeah, so we come all the way around. We came over the top of those to the top of here, and then came out and back. We just followed this ridge round. This is David and Penarolwen. Did you say it was called?
Yeah, that's the next one.
So that would be down over here, which is number 7 of the day. And kind of originally the plan, that was it for today, but I think we're both thinking tomorrow might be quite a big day. Got Tryfan, we're tempted to do the North Ridge, you called it,
yeah,
which is a little bit more challenging, so I think we're gonna maybe get that done today. and then find somewhere to camp afterwards. So it's still, both said it's still a little bit early. It's 10 to 4 now, so big push maybe today, and then a lie-in in the morning. So oh mate, leave you to it. Dave's just pointed out an upside down Buddha lake down there, which I totally agree. I'm going to try and flip it round in post editing and stick a Buddha on it or in it or something. Forget how kind of challenging it is on your quads and stuff, don't you? Coming downhill and your knees. That one looks like the most daunting to me, definitely.
Yeah, it looks quite imposing, doesn't it?
It does. I think from this side, just because it looks so mountainous from this side, you know, whereas all of the others have got a little bit of grass on them. That one's like, nope.
Yeah, it's a kind of standalone mountain, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, fully. Right, wow. That's where we're going tomorrow. So we've been down to the van down at the bottom of Ogwen Valley, and we're now heading up. It's quite late actually. Do you know what the time is?
It's about 7:30.
Yeah, it's about 7:30 in the evening, so the sun's just set by the looks of it. Gonna head up here behind me, and there's a lake that we're probably going to set up camp next to, so we've got ourselves ahead for tomorrow a little bit. But, yeah, we had a little, what, half-hour break, maybe an hour. Kind of nice. Get some fuel in us, change of attire, and push on for another, what do you reckon, half hour, 40 minutes? Yeah, for camp. So the last little bit might be in the dark, but we're getting there now. Right, well, we pushed up here. It took about 40 minutes from the van to get up here, and look what we've got for a camp spot tonight. How pretty is that? The skies are clearing as well up there at the moment. We're going to get our tent set up, and then I may go for a little dip. So we've got camp all set up now. It was well worth it. The views and the sunset that we've had is pretty much gone now, but the sunset's out here on the lake. Look at that. It's been absolutely beautiful. There's no wind at all, and the stars are out up there. It's pretty incredible. So yeah, the little stop off, we stopped off at the van and had a bit of food and rested our legs, and then pushed up here to this spot, and it was well worth it. And then tomorrow we've just got to carry on up Tryfan, and we've got a fair bit of, I think we got about 5 peaks tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, 5 more tomorrow, and then that will leave us with kind of Snowdon and that area to do. Or early Wednesday morning, I think, is the plan. So yeah, my drink is ready. Hot chocolate. I've taken a bit of stick for the hot chocolate, but I can deal with it. So I'm going to enjoy that now.